Hello again from Chatsfield Carpentry. So today what I'm planning to do is replace this window, or these two windows, with some new perspex. So I inherited this garage when we bought the place, and the windows are boarded up. I've taken one of the boards off and then thought I'd start the video from here. Nothing crazy, still got the other board on here. So I'm just going to talk through what I'm planning to do, and then we'll crack on and do some videos along the way. So first of all, as you can see, this frame is quite old. It needs a lot of care and attention, and I don't even know what's behind this one, the quality of the actual window frame behind this one, but we'll find out in a minute. So in the future I will be replacing the whole window, but for now I just want to get some light in my garage so I can start doing more work and enjoy the sunshine through the back of the garage here. So all I've done so far, like I said, is take the other panel that was over here away from this window frame, and I've taken all of this quarter round, or whatever you want to call it, off of the framing. So this is all just sat along the bottom, just unpinned it with a crowbar, nothing crazy. So all I'm going to do now is take this one off and see what's behind there. So I've taken the panel off, nothing crazy underneath, all looks like it's actually in quite good working order, and we can get this working in a minute. Just a little thing I thought I'd show you, when they've pinned it in, one of the nails has rusted off, as you can see here. I'm just planning to get this out. When I attach my crowbar, it's just sliding straight off, so the head's come off. So what I'm going to do is put my crowbar in there, hopefully rest it. I'm going to knock the pin around the crowbar. This is not the easiest thing to do with the camera and focusing on the actual item in hand. So I'll be back in a second. Okay, it wasn't the easiest thing to show while hammering, but all I've done is hammer the nail around the crowbar, and then hopefully I can just push the crowbar out with great ease, and we've got the nail out. Crazy stuff. So now I'm going to do is work my way along, put my crowbar inside this little lip in here, gently trying to prise out this. So just working across and along. Might crack the paint, be a little bit careful, just so you don't want to make as much. Well, I'm going to replace it eventually, but at the moment I need to keep it as good as possible, and just going to pull all of these things quite happily out of place. So that's all of the quarter round off. As you can see, it's actually not too bad. It's a bit of mastic. Quality of the inside framing is actually alright. So the concept that I'm going to do next is just clean this out with a staining knife to get all the mastic out, and then just a chisel or staining knife again just to smooth off the edges. Don't need it too perfect, because the quarter round that we've saved, we'll be going back on and hiding most of this. So the concept that you have is looks like 4 or 5 mil overlap from the frame there, but in a piece of, well, we can put perspex because we're cheap, and it's about £3 for a small sheet. So I'm just going to cut that down to shape, put it in here, rest it in, and then pin the quarter round back on. Nothing too crazy at all. Cool. Okay, so to work with this clear sheet that I've got to make the windows out of, just some 6mm plastic, nothing crazy. You can get it down any one of your local DIY stores. All I did was measure out the window frame, the larger size, inside the inlay, and just going to cut this out. So there's two ways. They talk about how you can cut this on the actual sheet. I have not found it to work, only because this is 6mm, so it's quite hard. They do tell you that you can score the sheet and then snap it. Good luck if you want to try that. I find that because this is thicker, it's better to score it, so I just put a mark on the pencil exactly where I want from the length. I clamp it to the bench quite happily, nothing crazy going on there, and then just put a staining knife down the line to get a nice little line that you can follow in a minute. I find that you can use a Sharpie or whatever, but they normally come out quite thick. So just a Stanley knife line down there. Then after this, all we're going to do is clamp it to our workbench to cut it with a saw. So I've clamped this to the bench. You can clearly see the line that we're going to cut down, making sure that the line is very close to the actual workbench, and then using a nice thick one-piece bit of clamping board to make sure that we've got as little movement in there as possible. I've got a little bit of a bow in here, so that's a little bit annoying. I could readjust the clamps to make sure that they're all on top, but that should be more than adequate. We'll find as we cut. And just going to use this thin Japanese saw for no other reason than I think it makes me look cool. Cheers. Right, so just placing this sheet in, fits quite nicely, it's quite snug. Still got the protective layer on top of the plastic, so I'm going to take that off, and then I'm just going to place these quarter rounds back in where they needed to go. That was probably outside actually. Put them back in where they need to go, and then this window should be done, to be honest. Cool. Okay, there you have it. We have a couple of windows back in play. I've left the polystyrene or the sheeting on just to protect it, but we are ready now to take all of that off. It's lovely and nice, so I'll do that in a bit. But yeah, all of the edging has been pinned back in place. Just working out which ones are best. There's a little bit of rotten wood over there. Like I said, I do need to replace these at some other point, but they will do for now quite happily. I'll clean them up, I will paint them, but yeah, most importantly, I've now got some light going into my garage. And there we go, taking the protective sheeting off. All looks really pretty. Like I said, I paint it up. I might get this video ready before I paint it up, but everyone knows what paint looks like. So yeah, enjoy guys, let us know your feedback, and let's create some more of these. Cheers, bye.